Hi, my name is Stefanie Cook, and I'm the school counselor at Madison Elementary. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I came to Madison 5 years ago, so I'm about to start my 6th year as the school counselor. Before I came to Madison, I was a high school English teacher, so I spent 5 years with Bob Jones. I spent 1 year with James Clemens, and then I spent 2 years at Discovery Middle. And while I was a teacher, I realized that I really like to help kids. I like to help them see the best versions of themselves. So I went back, got my master's in school counseling, and I fell in love with Madison Elementary during my internship, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. I love Madison. It has the best teachers, and it really feels like a family. This is my family. So I went to the University of North Alabama to get a degree in secondary education, and I fell in love with my college sweetheart. So we got married. We've been married for about 12 years now. So we have two little girls. We have Charlie, who is going into 4th grade. Then I have Carson, and she is going into kindergarten. We also have our golden retriever, Chaz. We've had him since college, so he was our first baby. And in our spare time, we like to take our boat out. Everyone kids me because that's usually where you can find me, is out on my boat. I like kneeboarding. My girls like surfing, but we have a lot of fun with that. And we also like hiking, and we like cooking. So today's lesson, I want you to understand exactly what I do as your school counselor. So we're going to talk about how I look out for kids needing help, how I listen to your problems, ask you questions, how I use my hands to help you, how I use my feet to get around the building, how I help you head for success, I keep what you say sealed, how I care about everybody, I sniff out trouble, and I'm always giving smiles. So the first thing about a school counselor is I care about everybody. I don't care who you are in this building. I care about each and every one of you. I care about my faculty and staff, and I care about my students. But my job is to make sure that you feel safe, you feel welcomed, and you feel cared for. School can be a scary place, especially for a kindergartner. And I don't want school to be a scary place. I want you to always want to come to Madison Elementary. I want you to feel like you are cared about when you're in this building. But I will always be here for you. Even though we're not together in person, I'm still here for you, okay? Once you're a student of mine, you will always be one of my students. You can ask some of my high schoolers, they're seniors now, and they know that they are still one of Miss Cook's babies. I use my eyes to look for problems. And I know, like I said, I know we're starting differently. And the way that I look for problems is you see me everywhere. I'm in the hallway, I'm in the classroom, I'm in the cafeteria, the gym, even the playground. And I'm constantly looking at my children and reading their body language, their facial expressions, because if somebody's having a problem, I try to look for them so that I can help them. And where we're in virtual right now, I have a referral form so that if you are having a problem, I won't be able to see you, but you still have a way to get in touch with me and let me know that you need me. The next thing, this is the best part about a school counselor, is that I have ears and I'm here to listen. Like I said, I am always here for you and I'm here to listen to you. No problem is too small, and I mean that. Sometimes what seems like a small problem to somebody may be a big problem for someone else, and I'm here to help you with that. You may have problems with friendship, with family, with school. Maybe you're having some really hard feelings. I know with going virtual, some of us want to be back in the building. We miss our friends. I'm here to talk to you about that so that we can help you overcome those feelings. But sometimes you might just want to talk. You just might want to hear a friendly voice. I'm here for that too. Just always know I'm here to listen for you. My hands. Well, the number one thing I like to do with my hands is give out hugs. I can't do that right now, but one day I'll be able to. But I love to give hugs and high fives. Oh, hugs just charge me up. I love hugs. But I also use my hands to help you with your problems. And so we're going to have some classroom guidance lessons to help you overcome some problems that you may have. You'll see me 2 times a month whenever we're back in the building. For now, you'll get some pre recorded lessons, but you will get to have lessons with me. Sometimes I do small group sessions. Maybe I have a group of students who are having trouble with the same issue. We might do some small group. And then individual, maybe we need to talk one-on-one. And that's something that we can work together. But to always know that I use my hands to help you with your problems. My nose. I use my nose to sniff out trouble. But always know if I find out there's a problem, I'm going to try to talk to everybody because sometimes problems involve many people. So I may talk with students, I'll talk with your parents, and I'll talk with your teachers to find the problem and help you fix the problem. My feet. Yes, I use my feet a lot, but I try to be present all over the building. I use my feet to walk kids around, help you around the school. So when we're back in the building, don't you worry. If you feel lost or if you feel scared, I'm here for you. I will hold your hand and make sure that you get exactly where you need to go. Don't feel scared. I'll be here for you, okay? And I want to be seen everywhere so that you know that I'm a friendly face that's here for you. My mouth. Well, the number one thing I use my mouth for is for smiling and talking, but I also want you to know that my lips are sealed. Your secrets are always safe with me. I won't tell anybody what you say. If you're having trouble with a friend, I keep that to myself. If you're having trouble with a teacher, don't you worry. I'm not going to tell anybody anything. The only time that I will tell secrets is if you're in danger. So if somebody's hurting you or if you're hurting yourself, I can't keep that secret because remember, my job is to make sure that you're cared for and I look out for you. So if I know you're in danger, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you're safe, okay? The next thing is that I help you head for success. And we're going to do 3 different types of lessons throughout the year. We'll do some academic lessons where I help you learn how to be a good student. We'll talk about how to follow directions, how to stay organized, how to study for tests. We're also going to talk about careers. Yes, even kindergarten is a great time to start thinking about careers. And the way that you think about careers is you think about what you're interested in, what makes you happy, and what you're good at, because that's how you come up with a future career. And we're going to talk about different types of careers so that you know what type of world is waiting for you. We're also going to talk about social and personal issues. We're going to talk about how to be a good friend, how to be respectful, and how to be responsible. We'll talk about different character traits and how we can show those character traits. My goal is to help you become the best version of yourself. So, a lot of information about school. Let's read a quick story about Pout Pout Fish. Mr. Fish is nervously awaiting his first day of school, and he frets about not knowing how to write his name, how to draw shapes, how to do math, until he's reassured that school is the perfect place to learn how to master all of these new skills. So let's listen to Mr. Fish's story on his first day of school.
Hey, happy readers! Welcome to Children's Books, read aloud by Happy Cultivated. The Pout Pout Fish Goes to School by Deborah Dyson. Pictures by Dan Hanna. Click that subscribe button for more children's books. A long time ago, when Mr. Fish was very small, he headed off to school for the first time of all. With a smooch from his parents and excited for his day, Mr. Fish rushed in. Then he lost his way. The big fish around him knew exactly where to go, finding lockers, finding classes, in a fast, smart flow. Mr. Fish, left behind with his grin sinking thin, finally stopped at a doorway, and he shyly looked in. The class was doing writing, and most everybody knew it. So he tried to print his name, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil, and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. So 4, I should forget it. He floated with a frown down the long corridor. Then he sneak-peeked a look through another room door. The class was drawing shapes, and most everybody knew it. So he tried to make a rhombus, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil, and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. So 4, I should forget it. He drifted down the hallway with a doubt face, till he spied another doorway. Maybe this was his place. The class was doing math, and most everybody knew it. So he tried long division, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil, and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. So 4, forget it! He rushed toward the exit. That's enough, I say. School is way too tough, and I'm not going to stay. Then a soft, kind voice said, Don't you fret. You don't have to know things you haven't learned yet. Your classroom awaits. I'm your teacher, Miss Hewitt. I am here to help you learn, and I know that you can do it. You're a fish who is smart. With practice you will get it. Young fish, you belong. Don't you ever forget it. The student and the teacher swam a splish, splash, swish to a door with a sign marked Brand New Fish. Miss Hewitt said, Good morning. I'm excited you're all here. Together we will have a spectacular year. Fact 1, you are smart. Fact 2, you can get it. Fact 3, you belong. So 4, don't forget it. The class got to work, and Miss Hewitt helped them through it. They listened, then they tried, and everyone could do it. Mr. Fish gave a grin. Goodbye, blub bubbles. No more doubt, worry. No more flub, flub troubles. He swam with his class, Miss Hewitt by his side, as the students and their teacher said with confidence and pride. Fact 1, we are smart. Fact 2, we can get it. Fact 3. We belong. And 4. We won't forget it. Kinder Guppy class reunion. Miss Hewitt's class. Thanks for reading with Happy.
So as you can see, Mr. Fish was very nervous when he went to school because he thought he was supposed to know everything. And boys and girls, that is just not true. We want you to come to school and we want to teach you things. So you don't have to know anything that you haven't learned yet. And I want you to think about that word, yet. When you add the word yet to the end of something, it means that you'll be able to do it one day. So you might not be able to ride a bike yet, might not be able to read yet. It is okay if you don't know how to do something because we're here to help you. And one day, boys and girls, you will be able to do the things that you want to do. So, right now, I want you to look at my page so that you know how to find things. So the way that you got to this lesson was you hit the big green play button, and that takes you to the lesson each week. So if you just hit the play button, that takes you to the lesson, and you don't have to do anything else if you don't want to. Now, if you go to this little button over here, it's a little Bitmoji of me. If you want to take a break in my room, go right ahead. You just click on me and it takes you to my virtual counseling room. So as you can see, it looks a little like my room. It definitely has pictures of me and Miss Howard, the media specialist. There are different things that you can click on in here to learn about me. There are videos, there are songs, there are different things in my shelf to help you calm down if you're getting stressed. You can even click on my dog to learn more about golden retrievers. If you click on my blue chair, which is in my classroom, you'll see it one day. If you click on my chair, watch. It takes you to a library of books about kindness and empathy. And you can click on these books and they'll take you to read alouds of all of these books. And I don't know about you, but I love a good book about kindness. So always feel free. If you want something to do, come and sit in my little classroom and you can listen to some books. Now, like I said earlier, I can't see you guys, so I don't know when you always need me. But if you do need me, if you come back to this page and click the big red help button, if you click on that, it's going to take you to a page to let me know that you need me. Now, my little kindergartners, you may need a parent or a guardian to help you fill that out, and that is okay. Get an adult to help you fill it out so that I can find a way to get in touch with you, because if you are having a problem, I always want you to know that I'm here for you. So the last thing I want to leave you with is this quote. Boys and girls, I want you to be strong, be fearless, and be beautiful, and believe that anything is possible when you have the right people to support you. And we are here to support you. At Madison Elementary, we believe that all students are capable of success. And that's why we're here. We're going to be with you every step of the way. It might be hard at first, but we can get through it together, all right? Always remember that. I look forward to when I'm able to see your beautiful smiling faces and when I can give you the hugs that you so deserve. Always remember, you can reach out to me if you need anything. I hope you guys have a great first year at Madison Elementary.